At last, AGF has named federal government as sponsor of Anambra killing. My people, a lot have been happening in Anambra state. Some people say have been blaming the IPOB members as the one causing all the killing. And Governor Wale Obiano vindicated them, telling that it is not IPOB that is causing the killing. It is some greedy, selfish, evil politicians in that state that are struggling to take over the governorship post that are causing all this killing, to heat up the place so that people will be afraid to come out and vote because they want to sit on that position by all means. Now again, the national coordinator of All Progressive Grand Alliance and Media Warrior Forum, Chinedu Obigwe, has alleged that the Attorney General of the Federation, that is Abubakar Malami, has vested interest in the Anambra State November governorship poll. That is just some few days from now. He said Malami was among the Abuja cabal that promised to make Andy Uba of All Progressive Congress the governor of the state at all costs. Obigwe stated this in Oka on Thursday at a press conference in a reaction to the threat by Malami of a possible state of emergency in the state over insecurity, stating that any proclamation of a state of emergency will breed anarchy. Obigwe said Malami was taking every measure to fulfill a pledge made to Uba by some cartel to make him the next governor of Anambra State. He said, "We are not surprised that Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, had the effrontery to issue the threat of state of emergency in Anambra because we know that he is part of the APC cartel at the national level that promised Andy Uba that they will help him to take Anambra by force." What Malami has succeeded in doing with his threat of emergency rule in Anambra is that he has told Nigerians and the world at large that APC are the sponsor of the killing in Anambra. In a related development, the Anambra State House of Assembly has called for the sacking of the Attorney General. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the Speaker of the Assembly of Media, Ima Madu, the lawmaker described Malami's comment as unwarranted. The lawmaker asked the president to reinforce police and security operatives in the state for the protection of the people in the area. Where my people now see wetin dey happen. Many people have been saying it's hypo, but now we are seeing the real people behind all this killing, incessant killing in Anambra State. Anambra State used to be a peaceful place, but all of a sudden we are seeing killings. So the Miyetti Allah even saying that they have taken out their cows, taken out the Fulani herdsmen from there, but still they are still killing. Why? Because of some evil men, both in the state and outside the state, trying to cause heat, so that people will be afraid in the state. Now the IPOB members have been vindicated completely. These people, and even when they killed Chike Akunyili, that is the wife of the former NAFDAC boss, Dora Akunyili, many people were saying he's a IPOB members. But I ask this question: what has the death or killing of this man got to do with IPOB? Of what importance is the killing of Chike? What importance is the killing of Chike to IPOB? What will IPOB benefit if they kill their own citizens? Not knowing that this thing is some evil men in the government. It might be part of the people in this administration causing heat for no reason. And some people are also saying that the unknown gunmen we are hearing causing killing in all this Anambra and other states, these people are DSS. That's also so. Let me read some comments. Someone said this is an established fact that DSS are the unknown gunmen in Igbo land. Well, this is what we see in Nigeria, where politicians are always so greedy, trying to put people in positions so that they can be of benefit for them. I think the people of Anambra State should wake up and be so smart and pay attention to things like this, so that they will not go and elect somebody that will come and turn their state into another war zone, or that will come into their state and not be able to push their economy further. Well, what are your thoughts and opinions? Please drop them down in the comment section while we move on to the other news. Obiano visits Buhari, blames criminal from neighboring state. The Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano has said that President and Major General Muhammadu Buhari is not in support of emergency rule in the state. Obiano revealed this to State House correspondent on Thursday after meeting with the president at Presidential Villa in Abuja. He said Buhari had assured him that he was only interested in a free and fair election on November 6th. The Punch had earlier reported that Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami said a state of emergency might not be ruled out in Anambra State if insecurity persists. This, he said, was to ensure hitch-free governorship election. But Obiano faulted Malami, saying some states were facing greater insecurity, yet emergency rule had not been declared there. The governor, who said he had reported Malami to the president, described the Attorney General's statement as unfortunate, adding that he should have suggested the imposition of emergency rule in northern states experiencing more killing. That is the simple truth. Some states are experiencing more insecurity issues than Anambra State. Why has Abubakar Malami, the AGF, why the Attorney General of the Federation, why has he not declared those states state of emergency? Why has he not declared a state of emergency in those states? Can you compare what is happening in Castina, in Zamfara? Can you compare what is happening in all these banditry states, the bandits that are raging war? Have they declared a state of emergency in those states? But why are they choking eyes in Anambra? Because the election is coming soon. You can see how our politicians are. It's so obvious that these people are behind all these killings and insecurity in our nation. Because the ones they're supposed to tackle, they will not tackle it. What concerns them is politics. What concerns them is election. What concerns them is how to embezzle funds. And you can see how the AGF is disgracing himself publicly. Well, thank God Willie Obiano is a smart man and he has taken things up quickly. He said that's a very unfortunate comment by the Attorney General. Very, very unfortunate. I also reported that to the president, and this is not in the books for the president because he knows that Anambra has been the safest state in Nigeria for 7 years plus. Well, this invader from outside Anambra State, from the neighboring towns, we are going to deal with them. We are already working. Even to contemplate state of emergency is unfortunate. Look at what is happening in the north. They kill dozens every day. On the security situation in Anambra, Obiano said part of the reasons why I came here is to brief some security agencies on effort I have made and to solicit some support in some other areas, the army, the navy, the police in particular. The president also noted that he will give a further directive. Asked about his earlier assertion that Anambra was safer than the north, Obiano said, well, when you have malaria and when you have cancer, they are two different treatments. Obiano said Malami's position was not suggested by president, saying, I just finished a meeting with the president and I mentioned it and the president didn't suggest that. You see, you can see that Obiano is a man that takes things up quickly. He quickly ran to the president to find out what is really going on. Is the president also involved? Is it the president that suggested the state of emergency in Anambra State, or the AGF just speaking from his own mouth? And we have discovered, and he has seen it, that is the AGF that is just trying to instigate all these things. Well, what are your thoughts and opinions concerning that? Leave them down in the comment section below. Obiano visit Buhari, blames criminals from a neighboring state. Drop your comment. Well, if you have been watching without subscribing, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, welcome to this wonderful platform. This is Nation Voice Tower, where we call a spade a spade. We don't sugarcoat news here. We just bring it as it is and we tell the truth on this channel. Well, keep watching and do have a wonderful week. God bless you.